We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in returns for this, smash that like button to when you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with MULN stock, and the stock is consolidating here while the rest of the market has been pushing upwards. And our SPY bot at 11:05 a.m. sent us out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, call options went up 100% plus within an hour. And this is our new release that allows us to have an edge within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in both directions by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. So MULN stock, as I stated, consolidating. We have some key levels to talk about, but before we do, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the opportunities I mentioned this morning gave out realistic expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the three stocks I mentioned this morning, and every single one of them gave jumps of 3 to 5%, 5 to 10% plus, but one of them almost reached home run territory, and that was IMMX. And we caught this one in the pre-market as it was pulling downwards under a bear indicator towards the bell and quickly shifted into strength on 42 vision, and it got a bull indicator, and within minutes it jumped up a highest point of 15% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with MULN stock, Muln Automotive Inc. And the stock has been sitting sideways, as I stated earlier in the video, and we need to talk about some key levels here because it tried holding support, and we need to see if it's going to have enough strength to keep pushing higher, right? So let me pull up the bull and bear indicators here, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources, maximizing in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. So here we are within the volatility under a bear indicator, right? Based off the 30-minute, it was under a bull indicator from 97 cents all the way to the highs here of 168. And this was the first shift. If you actually look at 42 vision here, it went from a dip area plus a bull indicator as extra layer of confirmation, and all of this all the way up was bright green, right? That's the end of the transition when things are pushing up higher. And eventually, once things transition back down, they hit dark green with red borders. You get the extra layer of confirmation with that bear indicator, and a complete transition happened here between the peak of yesterday and yesterday's lows in the aftermarket hours. That's a dip area right there. And as you can see it, this dip area transitioned from white with red borders to red, even though it was sitting sideways, and it's trying to slowly come back up, and we're getting those dark green bars, guys. This is very important to be watching here within the volatility, because if it could continue, what I'm going to be looking for based off the 30-minute going into tomorrow is, will this bear indicator get canceled out by a possible bull indicator popping up within the move to the upside? As you could see this starting to form, right? We need that bull indicator to cancel out that bear indicator. So we're going to talk about the key levels. We're going to look at the bigger time frames as well and what they're showing. So on the 4-hour, you could see here how things are continuing, right? Within the 4-hour chart, showing some type of strength on the dark green with red borders and trying to shift here, even though a bear indicator popped up. And this is very important to realize because we were on a downtrend yesterday, no bear indicator, and this is the first bear indicator since all this volatility, since way down here at 86 cents, even in this pullback and in the setup for the next bull run. And I had stated if no bear indicator pops up, this could be the setup for the next bull run. Now, we need to watch this carefully because on the 4-hour, it just popped up and we need this to continue upwards. It's trying, right? It's actually kind of leveled off. The low is down here. This one's a little bit higher, but all it takes is one red bar pushing this downwards and continuing that trend that this bear indicator is starting to dominate the chart, right? But what we want to see is for it to actually continue upwards, and how we're going to know if this bear indicator is dominating is if we start to see movement back up and no bull indicator pops up in the process, then this bear indicator might just be dominating in the bigger picture right now. So super important. This is the first bear indicator in weeks. So I'm definitely not going to overlook this, but right now things are trying here on the 30 minutes. So when you come back here, you could see that things are trying, right? Now we're going to talk about the 1 day as well, and then we're going to break into the supports and resistance. So on the 1 day though, we have a whole different picture, and this is why this is important to watch this. If this bear indicator on the 4 hour is going to be a fake out or be real, we need to see, because it could get canceled out by a bull indicator pretty quickly, or it could dominate and make things reject and go back down. But this hit dip area here on the 1 day on the 13th, pulled upwards, consolidated there, did not have a bull indicator until things hit dark green. We hit highs here of 168, pulled back down, and right now in this pullback, the main thing is if this continues downwards, if this bull indicator gets canceled out. If it does not, no matter what's going on the 30 minute and the 4 hour, there could be some underlying strength here as long as it stays above $1.17, and even better said, $1.15, right? A little bit below that. Super important to be watching this because it just hit dark green with red borders, but still under a bull indicator in the bigger picture. On the 1 day and the 4 hour is just now getting a bear indicator that could turn out to be a fake out if it gets canceled out pretty fast, right? By a bull indicator bringing it back up. We need to see, because there are certain charts where things go back up and that bear indicator is implying something in the bigger picture, even though the 1 day is showing a bull indicator. We need to watch it. So the first thing is the lows from yesterday, right? 112. I would just round that down to $1. If that gets broken through, the next support level is down here at around $1.03. Same thing, I would continue to just watch between $1.10, $1. Those are the key support levels in the overall picture here to the downside. To the upside, we want to break through the high of the day, 133, and most importantly, break above that, turn that into a support. In the process, cancel out this bear indicator, get a bull indicator in the move, and break back above 146. And then we can talk about the highs up here of the 168, 167, give or take range. Super important here on the 30 minute. I'm going to be watching the 30 minute very closely on 42 vision, as well as the bigger time frames and the 15 minute, as it just got a bull indicator, and I'm going to be watching if it could hold, especially if it could start breaking through these resistance levels.